Let's hunt.
There's a posse of Devil Rider lieutenants nearby. Bronson family. Call themselves the Riders of Ruin. Do me a favor and show them they don't deserve the name.
Better dead. The hunt sings!
Four birds, one stone. You're a hell of a stone, bounty hunter. Hell of a stone. The Bronson name used to strike fear into the hearts of the folks around here. Because now it's just another name on the wind.
It's not working! Right, reload!
Stands to figure that a crook like Doc Stanley would partner up with the Devil Riders. No doubt they were getting a cut of the take.
Doc Stanley's been preying on sawed-brain folk like my late husband for too long. Let's increase the pressure on that pumping wheel and cut off his supply.
We're running low on both of you! We're gonna miss that!
Order to remember! Go and eat death! A credit to the pack!
There we go! Now that the pressure's up, blast that pumping well a new one gun-wise!
But the Vault Hunter weren't satisfied with only blowing up some of those wells, so they did what came natural and set out to destroy the whole place.
Feel the bloodlust! This is my purpose!
of sarsaparilla, a shot of liquid core, and a dash of devil pepper, then have the gall to call it a miracle cure. Wish I'd thought of that.
Doc Stanley produced his miracle elixir out of old company refinery equipment. But there was nothing refined about his operation.
Now, let's take the fight to Doc Stanley by using his own damn elixir again him. Find some so we can get this explosive show started.
There's blood everywhere. You are forgotten.
That elixir might not do what Doc Stanley says, but it's damn good at making things burst into flames. May my late husband rest in sizzling pieces. Now jab that pile of garbage into the stockpile and take it out. This is gonna be so good.
It is done, and yet it is not.
Oh, come on then. It just needs a bit of encouragement. Do what you do best. Light it up and watch it burn.
Ain't seen that much fire and chaos since the bloodbath at Quinceañera Gulch.
That two-bit con artist just got a taste of his own medicine. Job ain't done yet, though. Keep at it. Now that Doc Stanley's elixir inventory is gone to ruin, why don't you go ahead and destroy all his refinery equipment so we can't produce any more of that trash?
What the hell is happening out there? Executive sales team, assemble! We've got saboteurs among us!
Undo the talking! Make traffic!
Hey, whoever you are, listen up! I never met a customer I couldn't buy off or reason with using money. Come on over and let's chat.
Whatever your quarrel, friend, I got the cure. How's a lifetime supply of Doc Stanley's miracle elixir sound?
I've seen what your poison does, so I will decline your perilous offer, charlatan.
Well, we got ourselves a negotiator. Okay, I've got just the thing for you. Here, catch!
Oh, thank you, gunslinger. Doc Stanley can't fool brain-dead hypochondriacs like my late husband no more. And hey, now that my dumb husband ain't spending my every last penny on some hogwash cure, I can afford to pay ya.
Dust clouds roamed across the blast plains, raising up the smell of spent munitions and old ghosts. Frontier stretched out so far you could tell yourself the heavens were close, even though ruin was closer.
Can't say I'm distraught over Doc Stanley's demise. Plenty of desperate folks out there looking for a miracle. At least now there's one less miracle hawker on Gehenna. But if I know one thing, it's that miracles don't come in bottles. Now,
Can I interest you in a sample of Doc Heena's miracle grenade?
Glad to have you back.
My name's Margot. I run the ranch down the way and I need some help. God dang devil rustlers are rustling all over my farmstead. They ran off my south-bellied farmhands, too. Now, I ain't one for doolifying, so I done barricaded myself in the ranch house. If you're hearing this, I need help on the pronto.
Rustlers. Leeches on the ass of polite society. Vault Hunter could do Hannah a favor by taking them out.
Eager life, a fitting death.
One of my movie reels is nearby. I can feel it in my bones. Cinematic sense, you might call it. I came to Gehenna to try to warn folks about the company. Strange as it may seem, though, folks aren't so keen on the truth when it's less than real. That's why you gotta dress it up. Disguise it like a pill in the peanut butter.
deputy. We rode together, and I thought we'd die together. Don't much fancy the thought of carrying on without you by my side, but there's work to be done. Town folks can't fend for themselves. People counting on me to lead them, even though sometimes I ain't sure how I keep holding on when everyone I grew up with is in the ground. No one could take your place, but I need a new deputy. I got someone in mind. You watch over him, you hear? Boy's got potential if his fool mouth don't put him in an early grave.
I missed you, boy.
It was time to clear out those vile rustlers. Only good rustler is a dead one with his head cut off and stuck between his legs so he can smell his own. What I'm saying is, I really hate this.
Takes all!
Thunder made short work of them lowlives.
I should make sure the rancher is safe.
Howdy there.
Excuse me. I have dealt with the threat. Are you well?
I'm good, but I barricaded myself up a bit too well, and I need an assist getting out. Well, slap my hind parts and call me for supper. A gunslinger of your caliber in my neck of the skirt? I'm sure it's a bit lucky you done come along and handled them ruffians. But they ain't never gonna leave me be, long as they's tented up down the way. Mind kindly clearing out their camp? Now, them Dunderbucks ain't exactly what you'd call subtle, so I was figuring it shouldn't be too much of a bother to find out where they done come from. And if and you find any of my scaly darlings they rustled, send 'em on back to me, will you?
Thrill of the hunt! Another falls silent.
Oi! We done stole them devils fair and square! No takesies backsies!
Looked like a few of the rancher's devils survived. Should be right pleased to have that.
It is time to return to the rancher and receive my remunerations. The rustlers will not be troubling you again. Or anyone. Ever.
That's just downright good to hear, Tomodachi. Knew I could count on you. Thanks for plying your bloody trade on account of my troubles. Now I got some choring for you to do if you're up for helping me out around the ranch. Now that you went and free-ified all my scaly darlings, I got me some more work needs doing. See, one of my flock went and ate up my leg a while back. I'm saving up for a fancy robotical prosthetic, but I need some help setting up my farmer's market in the meanwhile. You'll need to collect me up some imp eggs, harvest some teeth from them rowdy hellions, and now be careful with this one. I'm gonna have to ask you to milk Daisy.
Task was simple enough, and folks in town would appreciate some nice fresh eggs. Bit of a scramble, maybe. Or an omelet if you're feeling fancy and you don't mess it up. In which case, you end up with a scramble. Still needed a few more. And sure, chasing the imps about wasn't the most dignified way the Vault Hunter had ever made some coin, but it was far from the least. It was time to deliver them eggs. That was some honest choring. Vicious creatures. Easy enough to knock some teeth out their mouths with a quick smack, though. Pop to the maw and out fall the teeth. Easier said than done, I suppose. It was a dangerous job, but not as dangerous as most the Vault Hunter got up Vault Hunter figured that was enough of them teeth for the rancher's purposes. Time to deliver. Maybe the Vault Hunter was in the wrong line of work. That was some damn fine tooth extraction.
Old Daisy's got a taste for legs these days, as I can well attest, so watch your walking sticks.
Honest day's work never hurt no one none. Well, except for the rancher, of course.
sniffed it out, did you?
Daisy was unique, though. Her hide tougher than steel. Vault Hunter thought better of trying to put any hurt on her. Time to van loose and let the auto milker do its thing. Folks said Lucivore milk was good for you. Made you strong, strong bones, strong teeth. Also good for erectile dysfunction. That's just what folks say. I wouldn't know myself, of course. Of course. Time to deliver that sweet, sweet devil milk. With all them chores done, it was about time for a hard-earned paycheck from the old rancher.
Well, shoot! You finished up already? Hot damn! I'm gonna head to town and set up my market. Thanks to you, I'll be able to afford my new prosthetic in no time. Much obliged. See you in town.
You wouldn't be interested. Unless you want to get your hands on some real firepower. Are you in the market for a genuine, rarefied, bona fide firearm? Original company elite stock. Restored to its original condition by yours truly. And who am I? General Samuel Stickley. That's who! Now, I stand behind all my firearms, so if you don't think this is the biggest, baddest cannon you ever laid your twitches on, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll issue you a money-back guarantee. You made the right decision, friend. You won't regret it. Now, on account of the fact that it's dangerous as all ruin, I left the weapon safe and sound nearby. Well away from any innocent bystanders, anyway. I'll mark the stash spot on your map for you. Now, go pick up your new favorite weapon already.
Hard to turn down a firearm that sounded so good. Vault Hunter went off to find their new bona fide iron.
Now, to locate my new implement of death. Thrilling. I have never seen a more pathetic excuse for a weapon. I suppose it would serve if I were seeking to tickle my foes, but alas, I am not. I must hunt down Stickley for that money-back guarantee.
Something didn't smell right about this whole situation. Vault Hunter went about getting some answers. Fancy looking tech right there. Didn't seem like the Vault Hunter could use it yet, though.
Stickley, show yourself, swindler. I demand you return my money immediately.
That bona fide charlatan Stickley had taken the money and run. Vault Hunter's set to tracking the bastard down and getting their money back.
Guaranteed.
If you're hearing this, you're a sucker! Here's your guarantee! You ain't ever gonna find me!
Stickley, oh Stickley. The hunt is on. Now, to find your scent. It reads, I am Stickley, and I am the lowest form of vermin, blah, blah, blah. It says something about a fort.
The papers Stickley left behind seemed to point to the nearby fort.
I see. A fort. That is where Stickley will meet his timely end.
And so the Vault Hunter went off on the road to revenge and repayment. Back in the day, Company Fort was where they stored all sorts of munitions. Town held it for a time, but then the Devil Riders took it over, like most things. Figured a snake like Stickley would hold up with Devil Riders.
Let the slaughter commence. For no one swindles me and lives to tell the tale.
I'm not...
So I'm taking yours.
Here they are.
I will never stop hunting you, Stickley. At least not until I get my money back. Then I'll consider it.
At the top!
eternal consequences.
Is somebody out there? Help me out of here! Help! Those bastards took me prisoner! Also, I'm very claustrophobic! Someone help me! Anyone! I ain't as particular about the source of the help as I am about the execution. Hoo-yah! Couldn't take another minute in that cell. Thanks, stranger. I'm General Marks. Me and my militia, the Marks Brethren, have been fighting to retake this fort. But some swindler tricked me good and I ended up all locked up here. And he stole my uniform. I think his name was Dickory, Sickly, Prickly.
Stickley, that swindler trash. Where is he?
Well, stranger, you're in luck. He may be a smooth talker, but he's also a loudmouth. Heard him say it was heading back to his hideout in the abandoned mines. Oh, and try to get my uniform back, won't you? Shameful to be waltzing around in my drawers like this.
Sounded like the Vault Hunter might finally have that greasy little rat cornered.
By Pterodomini, a supersonic creature of ruin that no weapon can destroy. At least weighs no weapon of mine. Why don't you go give it a go, and maybe you'll have better luck.
That thing would eventually prove to be a handy bit of tech. Not just yet, but eventually. To shoot.
I want my money, you cad. Otherwise, you will face a ferocity beyond anything you've known.
Whoa there! Oh, okay, you are clearly very serious about this, and I won't let my shining reputation for customer service be tarnished. So I'll go get you your money.
I also require the good general's uniform. And quickly.
Okay, just wait. Right there.
I've got my eye.
away.
You ain't ever gonna get your back! You got to clean! Now go on and... change my mind and kick your ass!
That was a mistake. We'll live to regret it, but not for long.
Hey, I've got an idea! Why don't you piss off? This place is tougher than a freaking bank vault! Good luck getting through here!
General Marks, I tracked down Stickley, but he's holed up tight. Any ideas?
I've got an idea. And if you help me get revenge on that swindler, I'll pay you double what you're owed. Got an old company cannon up at the fort. Head on back here. And when you get here, we're gonna need an artillery shell to fire. Scrounge around in the fort. There must be one we can use.
If I were Stickley, I would have run for the hills by then. Crossing a vault hunter was like buying a ticket on the express train to ruin. But that greedy bastard was too busy counting his ill-gotten stacks of cash.
Your destruction's at hand! Somebody get him out! This is out of his head!
You've got the shell? Good. Now get on over here and we'll send that Stickley bastard to ruin. And that's a guarantee you can count on.
Another falls silent. Weak! All of you are weak!
Now, I'd say we both have reason for vengeance, but what the hell? You want to do the honors?
I would indeed like that. Very much.
Load up the cannon so we can savor the sweet taste of vengeance.
Crossing me has sealed your fate, Stickley.
Yeah! Screw that bastard! Ain't no guarantees in life, I suppose. Said maybe that vengeance comes swiftly to those who cross you, stranger. Here's that bounty I promised. Thanks for making an old man smile. You know, at first I was shamefaced to be seen in my skimpy and secret, but now it's kind of grown on me. I think it'll be my new thing, you know? The Underpants General. Anyways, as for me, I think I'm getting too old for the fighting business. Even with the Marx brethren at my side, I can't retake a fort to save my life, as it turns out. Maybe it's time I settle down and open up a shop in town. Come and see me sometime. By the way, you ever tried Doc Stanley's sweet and savory nectar of vengeance? I hear it ain't exactly approved by the reigning medical establishment, or any medical establishment, but it's got a lovely aftertaste of mango on the tongue, just saying.
Ugh.